Hey y'all, Brian Becker, Natural Self Yoga. Here I am at the Yadkin County Veterans Garden. It's a great place for families. It's the YMCA is here near Yadkinville. It's got a nice howitzer tank display back there. Talking about World War II, Vietnam. It's important to support the troops. Day number 14 or 4, almost halfway done here, and I do look forward to getting back to my regular yoga practice. My back bends are good, but the rest of my practice is kind of challenging. Fortunately, there are clouds preventing the sun, so you can see this beautiful veterans garden. There's lots of places to play baseball and soccer out here. Just generally enjoy the outdoors. It is a nice October day in North Carolina, my favorite month, one of my favorite places. That tank is really cool. It's a display. You're not really supposed to walk up on it, but you really get a sense of what it was like to actually be in a war and have that with a group of buddies trying to survive, really. The armory is good, but if it breaks down, you're kind of stuck there, so you have to fend for yourself. Bunch of brave men and women go into harm's way so that we can be free. We can say what we want, we can do what we want, we can live how we want, worship how we want. You just need to be grateful and understand while America's not perfect, America's done plenty of good. And we have essentially the veterans, the military to thank for that. I myself never served. I was in the Civil Air Patrol. That doesn't count. My dad was in the Navy pilot. But it's just an understanding of what they've had to go through. America has been fortunate. We haven't had a war on our soil since the Civil War, which was horrible, brother against brother. War is a terrible thing. But when it happens, you just need to be grateful and remember those that laid down their lives to fight. Really, the people who fight aren't fighting for causes. They're fighting for their brothers, the person that's fighting next to them. They're fighting for their families, their fathers, their mothers, their daughters, their wives, their sisters. I'm not a big fan of the politics of pretty much anywhere, and that includes America. But nonetheless, I do recognize those that choose to fight. We have an all-volunteer army here, except for a lot of the people that went to Vietnam were not there voluntarily. But just to be grateful for them every day, that I don't have to fight, that I don't have to risk my life, the fact that they did. I know it was hell. World War II, World War I fighting in the trenches, World War II, dealing with the German tanks, the German aircraft, the submarines. Vietnam, dealing with jungle warfare, not knowing where they were going to be. Korean War, the Forgotten War. And Iraq, dealing with Desert Storm, dealing with the sandstorms and the oppressive heat. Even to Afghanistan today. Our nation's best men and women stand on the front lines in between us and those that don't like us. My body has been stressed this week. Working early. Not doing as much yoga, not drinking as much water as I need to. Next week I'll be back to my regular teaching schedule. So I'll be able to get stretching done a lot more. This has been the longest time since I started teaching that I didn't do yoga, physical yoga. I'm still doing my breathing, pranayama, kriya, and meditation, and obviously doing this back bend challenge. But that was the reason I chose now to do it, because I knew I wouldn't have much opportunity to get on my mat and stretch. And this is a way to let go of the day. Again, I recommend, if you're going to do a challenge like this, make sure that you're doing other things to keep your spine healthy. This is very intense stuff that I'm doing here. Definitely drink more water. That's something that I'm having an issue with. I'm not getting enough water to hydrate my joints, lubricate them, as I'm trying to make them more flexible.